Hello ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to you from myself, Alex, at Small Cars Direct, and I'm here to present this brilliant Mazda MX-5 Sport. Registered in 2008 on an 08 registration. I'm here to present this to you, and it is the Sport Convertible, the electrically folding hardtop. It's got the 2-litre 6-speed manual petrol engine, which is just shy of 160 brake horsepower. So you've got plenty of power running through those rear wheels, and being the sport model, you've got an excellent list of specification, and key items include the limited slip differential, which essentially gives you enhanced handling, along with sport suspension strut brace in the engine bay. Also comes with the highly sought after Bilstein sport suspension all round, and you've also got the heated leather seats in the front there. I say the front, there's only 2 seats obviously, and as you can see, it's also got a lovely set of bright silver 17-inch alloys that are shod in a brilliant set of tyres with loads of tread left. Being electrically folding hardtop, you've also got a glass rear screen, heated rear screen as part of that. So you've got a nice sturdy rear screen as part of the hardtop. And I can show the operation of the hardtop shortly as well, just so you can see that everything works as it should. It'll also start the MX-5 for you. And it's my job not only to run through the features and benefits like I've started to do so, and highlight its lovely bright paintwork like I'm doing now, but also, can you believe it, to be honest, be absolutely honest with you in the imperfections, because essentially when you turn up here, or when you take delivery of this car to your door, and there's a massive mark down the side that I didn't tell you about, I've wasted your time. I've also wasted my time, and I don't think any of us want that in today's busy world, do we? You know, all our time is precious, yours and mine. So here I am, I'm going to highlight some of the imperfections to you as well, just so you can see it in its exact condition. Essentially, we all must remember that this car has covered over 100,000 miles. In fact, at the time of shooting this video, the car has covered 103,958 miles from new, and it's a 2-owner vehicle, just 2 owners. I've had the pleasure of piloting this iconic sports car, MX-5, really well known for being reliable, good fun, and affordable to own as well. They're not too expensive, you know, parts aren't extortionate, and this particular example comes with an MOT through to November 2020. And that's carried out with no advisories, less than 100 miles ago. It's also got a brilliant service history record, with the majority of servicing carried out with Mazda. Serviced at 7,000, 14,000, 22,000, 28,000, 38,000, 52,000 miles, 63,000 miles, 75,000 miles, 88,000 miles, and most recently in November 2019 at 102,000 miles. What this doesn't have, like the standard ones, is a Sony Bluetooth audio system. It's got DAB and Bluetooth as part of that head unit, so you can stream music, you can take calls through there, and we will actually include the standard unit in the boot for you. So should you ever wish to return this car back to standard, you can just swap out those 2 units. You've also got one of these small little wind deflectors, which, I mean, I assume they do something, but it's pretty small. I mean, it might or might not. All the lights are nice and clear, there's no condensation, cracks, etc. Got dual exit exhaust as part of the sport model, which is nice. Really finishes it off. And on the whole, it's just a really, really presentable, nice little sports car. So picking out some of the imperfections, let's just kick off with the wheels. Let's give you a nice close-up on the wheels. Thanks for tuning in this far, by the way. You're obviously either really interested in the model or you're actually seriously considering buying this, so appreciate your interest. Check out my reviews if you haven't already done so. Got quite a few reviews online now from customers that have actually bought unseen and had their car delivered to their door. Seems to be happening more and more these days, which is good. Obviously shows big confidence in me. There you go, there's the first tyre I'm going to show you. That's got good levels of tread left on there. Let's move to the front. This one actually looks pretty much brand new. Loads of tread on there. And so does this, to be fair. So you might have to change those for a while. Unless you do mega miles, obviously. And again, loads of tread left on that one too. So there's the wheels. Some really, really, really shallow dents in this boot lid. I don't know if the camera will even pick them out. Can you see like that there? If I move the camera, there's a few of those on there, but another one, did I pick up another one there? See what I mean in the video? But as you can see, I'm really hunting for them. You know, if you're going to walk around this car, if you're going to park it up in the garage for a couple of months, to be fair, you probably wouldn't even notice them. But now I know they're there, I have to tell you. What else? Got a few little white spots, little chips, I would describe them. So it might be worth just touching those in all along the edge of the roof. But again, right on the edge, not noticeable, to be fair. I obviously got to pick those out to you. If we move down the near side, we've got some like rippling in the paint. I don't know if the camera can pick that out. The paint's not damaged, but you should be able to tell a slight difference in the way that it shines off there. But what I always say to people, if you think you've seen like an imperfection on the video, just cross-reference it with the image. Because the images are high quality, if you zoom in on the image, you'll kind of get a good feel for what I'm trying to describe to you. So this wing mirror is clean on the whole. If you look underneath, you will see some chips. Again, if you want to be pedantic, you could say, well, just touch those in. You're not really going to see them as noticeable. But like I said earlier, this car's on over 100,000 miles, so please expect there to be some marks like this. There's not really any marks to the front end at all. It's really fresh. And bonnet wise, stone chips wise, I can see a few, but I mean on the whole I think there's quite a few I've seen have been touched in. So the front end looks really, really, really clean. Couple of light scratches, there's one there. Again, probably be able to buff that out actually before you take delivery of it. Nothing really down this driver's side. So yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean I know I've ran through a few there, but please be assured that when you take delivery of this car, or when you come to pick it up, that's it's going to be all you'll see. So there's been no nasty surprises. What I'll do now, I'll start the car. Again, thank you. You've been watching this for 9 minutes. Hopefully I've not bored you to death. See, the car starts first time on the button, absolutely perfect. Idles perfectly. What can I do? I can look at the engine for you. I'll look in the boot for you. I'll look at the history. Got the manual here. I think all the manuals are here. Looking at it, looks pretty full to me. Service history. Got one owner on the logbook plus previous. So there's 2 owners. I'm not going to show you that because there's obviously confidential information regarding owners and whatnot. But yeah, see the service history here at Mazda. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. No, it's a well looked after car mechanically, and there's the service in November, I think that is, at 103,501, which was 457 miles ago. Right, heated seats, lovely, lovely, absolutely essential. Love having those heated seats, they're brilliant. Test the aircon, probably not ice cold, but then again, who needs it? You've got a convertible to take off when it gets hot. Try it anyway. Heated rear screen, like I said. Crank the AC on. Let that get cold whilst we look at the engine. Really clean, really presentable in here. No sign of any obvious leaks or any untoward damage, which is all good. Shut that nice and firm. See if the AC's oh bloody hell, it's so cold outside anyway, I don't know. It might be working, you know. I'll get a temperature probe in there for you for those seriously interested parties to know whether that is operational or not. But like I say, just get the roof off if it gets super hot. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll have a look in the boot for you. See, there's the original. You've got a reasonable amount of size in here, space. You know, it's not the end of the world. It goes quite wide sideways, so yeah, not bad. And you've got a nice little rubber liner as well, which they don't all come with, for chucking like your wellies or anything dirty in there. Anyway, that is it. Many thanks for tuning in this 12-minute walk around video. My name is Alex of Small Cars Direct. We offer part exchange, nationwide delivery, and we can arrange finance on this vehicle from as little as £1,500. So please get in touch if any of these options interest you, and hope I'll speak to you soon.